How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of AJ Larkin Garage. It's a bit dirty. Today, we are getting rid of this big freaking antenna here because it looks like an alien. We're going to be replacing it with this little stubby one. I'm not sure if this will fit or not, so I'd rather just show you guys so that you guys know. That way you're not wasting your time. I'll quickly show you the link on the eBays. Okay, so that's what it is off eBay. It's focused 2-inch vehicle roof antenna radio FM blah 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 blah. So that's what you need. It suits Audi, BMW and Ford. $19. Free postage. That's what I'm using. If I remember, I'll chuck a link in the description to this if it works. If not, we'll keep looking. So easy as, don't even need tools. This thing unscrews. Boom. Then we've got to match the thread, which will be here. We've also got rose gold stickers now, so they have a bit of sparkle to them. Quite pretty. The missus likes rose gold, so we did that. Okay, so we've got to match the thread that's on the bottom of this, right here. That's not the right one. Oh, that looks like the right one there. Okay, so basically, this will screw into this. Sorry, my hands are a bit dirty, I've been at work. Like that, and then we just go over to our car. If this doesn't screw on, it's going to be pretty funny. And there you go. Oh no, that was terrible for me. Okay, so we just screw it on. There you go. So, I believe on the FG models, they actually have their receiver in the back window. The FGXs have them up on the roof. So if we want to get rid of that big dongle looking thing on the roof, that's what we can do. Now what I'll also do is make sure it works. So what we'll also do is make sure it works. So we'll get in here, turn her on. Okay, so we've plugged it all in, and it's gonna play more copyright music. Okay, so we have plugged that in. I've turned the radio down because of copyright and all the other shit. It is working. I'll quickly just pump it real quick. See, so it is clear, crystal clear. It's sweet. So it's got this little tiny one now instead of that big one. So that's just a super quick tip for all you FGX boys out there that you want to get rid of this big one. I honestly haven't driven it around too much and how good it will go out in rural areas, because this car I have came from Musselbrook. That was out in the middle of out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm not sure how well it will do in rural areas, but since this is suburbia, I'm not too worried. As ceiling wise, there is a little bit of a gap there, so I might pull that off and put a little O-ring or something in there, just so it sort of fits a bit nicer. But that's the main gist of it. So hope you enjoyed this like 2-minute long video that I did. I've got a few other things to do on the FGX. I'm not going to video that, or I might video it, all depends, just some little stuff. I've just gone through doing this, obviously you've seen that. Now, the car went in for a service. I'm not servicing this at the moment because it's got logbook servicing. Once I get my shed, I've already said this, once we get the shed happening, we're going to start, doing logbook servicing myself, which is going to be mint because I'll be able to do exactly what I want to it. But in the meantime, I like to just keep that logbook service happening because that's just, I already had it beforehand. Anyway, we've got a bit of a list back. Nothing major. I've already fixed up 90% of it. Now, a major one that is stuffed is the diff bushes. So, up over here, we sort of briefly went over it when we did the AU video, pulling out the IRS. So I've already gone on to Spares Box. I went to Auto One. They went through a different website, so I just went directly to that website just to get a slightly better price, because at the end of the day, I've got to look after my own wallet. So I'm getting a bush kit for the rear end, a bush kit for the front end. It's all polyurethane, like really good stuff. The diff bush will flog out again. It's just a common Ford fault. The only way we can fix that is if we get a different diff hat that has 2 mounts and you weld some stuff on. We're not getting into that yet until we get, like I've said, a workshop, because that is the goal, is to get a workshop happening so we can do lots more crazy shit and have shit pulled apart for longer, because I can't have this pulled apart in my garage because then wifey's car has nowhere to park. So just a bit of a big list, nothing major, but the main thing was just diff bushes. So when we eventually get all these parts in, I'll be doing a video on it, obviously, because that's what we do. Also, what I'm going to do is full brake kit for it too. I'm getting front and rear pads and rotors. We're going to go Bendix pads and DBA slotted rotors for the back and the front. So that is all happening. I just like to let you guys know, 100% transparent with all of it, so you know what's happening on the channel. I sort of don't want to be one of those guys that's film shit and then leave you guys hanging. But in saying that, there is going to be a bit of a wait for all this stuff to happen, because I think the bush kit that I was looking at was about 500 bucks, and that was just for the rear end, and then the front is also another 500. I still need to confirm that it has the diff bushes in it or not. It looks like it does, but I need to confirm that with them. So yeah, coilovers and rims are still happening as well, but like I've said before, money doesn't grow on trees, and we're not huge YouTubers, so we are just doing things slowly. The other 2 boys' cars are going really good. The clutch is fully bedded in. Connor's been playing around doing some silly stuff with it. I haven't actually got to film anything yet, so we will go out and do some filming on that too. So yes, just wanted to give you a quick update on the car. So, thank you. Also, I'll put links in the description on the videos when we do the bush kits and all the other stuff. There'll be links in the description for that, for all you FGX guys that want to do something similar as that. Thank you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check out some of the other vids we do. We're trying to do interesting, cool stuff for you, and hope you enjoy it. We'll see you next time.